Yeah, I think right now is a critical moment, or I think it's like an inflection point for the autonomous driving. For the last decade or so, all the top players were focused on developing the technology. And I think the top players now all have sizable operations on the road for public to actually get an autonomous driving ride, pay the fare and all that.
And you have more than 250 robot taxis and 190 robot trucks in service. Are you planning on putting more of them on the road?
Absolutely. The reason we limited our testing fleet because the cost for our current vehicle is still very high. The sensors, the computer chips, the modification are actually all somewhat expensive. In a month and a half ago, we launched our newest generation, we call Generation 7. The cost is only one third of our previous generation. So this will be the generation where the contribution margin on the vehicle, meaning that the vehicle itself should pay for itself. So that's, I think, a critical point where when we're adding one vehicle, we're not losing more money. That's why our current size of our fleet is rather limited because we don't want to lose that much money.
How about self-driving trucks? How do you see the market?
Oh, I think self-driving trucks is also going to be a huge. It's the demand for truck drivers is even higher than for the taxi drivers because those are on the long road. The working environment is hard, and the younger generation don't want to work in the trucking business. So I think the potential is huge.
I understand you are trying to break into the European markets, and Luxembourg is your hub for research and development. What is behind the decision making?
The Luxembourg government turns out to be very open-minded, very supportive. We have direct access to the Department of Economy and the Department of Transport, and they are very supportive. So I think it's sort of it's a market with the least resistance for now. So we get in there first. Of course, our hope is use Luxembourg as a launchpad to expand into more European markets.
Lastly, when do we get to see level 5?
Yeah. So maybe I'll start with the definition of level 5, right? Level 4 means you can drive fully driverless in certain area, in certain conditions. Level 5 means universal autonomous driving. From a technical point of view, I think we're approaching that probably in the near future, maybe 10 to 10 years. I think to have universal autonomous driving probably have the challenge is more on regulations and more on user acceptance. But I think giving enough time, definitely we'll see that.
Enough time, 10 years, let's say?
10 to 20 years, definitely we'll see it.